there was that kid that sold his selfie as an NFT for over $1 million.
$1 million. $1 million. So, yeah.
The video so many of you have been waiting for.
NFTs!
We are going to get into what the actual NFTs really are. So sit tight and keep watching.
Hi everyone, I'm Darlene.
I'm Stephanie.
And we are
Asset Sisters. We love talking about all the different ways that you can build wealth and make money. And if you're into that, then this video is for you. And if you like our video, subscribe to our channel and you can watch even more videos like this.
We just want to remind you we are not financial advisors. Please beware of scammers down below. We will never ask you for money or your WhatsApp.
Everything in this video is not financial advice. It is our own opinions and information that we want to share with you. You should definitely still do your own due diligence
Always.
And research.
Correct.
Unless they're an actual financial advisor. You should probably still do some research.
Correct.
Because you just don't want to be blindly doing things. You want to know where your money, like when it comes to your money, you want to know what's happening with it. So when it comes to anything new, especially in the digital world, especially when it comes to technology, a lot of times it is met with skepticism, criticism, and we actually were just looking at an article from the year 2000 where it said the internet is just a fad. And here we are 22 years later, and it's definitely not a fad, it's definitely a necessity in our everyday lives.
Correct,
for most of us.
And has evolved
tremendously.
I mean, I definitely had DSL. Yeah, my mom would yell at me in Portuguese to get off the phone. So we've come a long way.
The same thing goes for NFTs. It's new, people don't really understand it, so you'll hear a lot of people talking about it, maybe just because they're unsure, they don't know, they don't understand it. And the truth is, we think that NFTs are here to stay. They're not going anywhere. They're only going to get more and more common and more mainstream. So it's important for you to understand what it is.
So what is an NFT? NFT are non-fungible tokens, and that's exactly what it stands for. So NFT, non-fungible token. It's a unique, one-of-a-kind digital asset. So NFTs come in many different forms, from art, images, videos, GIFs, music, even a selfie, a tweet, and much more.
Yeah, so Jack Dorsey, one of the founders of Twitter, his first tweet ever was sold as an NFT. And then there was that kid that sold his selfie as an NFT for over $1 million.
$1 million. $1 million. So, yeah.
So it's a real thing if you can become a millionaire off of it. NFTs are actually part of the crypto industry.
Refer back to our crypto video for that.
Like Darlene said, NFT stands for non-fungible token. Pretty much everything can be categorized as non-fungible or fungible. And what non-fungible means is that it is not replaceable. It's basically a unique, one-of-a-kind thing. Whereas on the flip side, fungible is something that is replaceable, it's interchangeable. So what would you say is something that is fungible or replaceable or interchangeable?
I would say you go to the store, you grab a hoodie, you can grab another hoodie and another hoodie, and that's a fungible item. If you have $100, you can change that $100 into either 5 20s, or you can do 10 10s, or 100 pennies. Wait, how many pennies?
No. Anyway, I think they get the point.
You get it.
Yeah. And then what would be an example of something that's non-fungible?
So non-fungible would be something like the Mona Lisa. It's an art piece, and it's only one of a kind, or jewelry that was passed down through generations. So something that cannot be replaced would be a non-fungible item.
So that's the NF and NFT. So now, what does the T stand for? It stands for token, and that has to do with a process called tokenization. It's a method of securing the digital data that is basically an alternative to encryption. So there's encryption, there's tokenization. So that's what they use for the NFTs. You really don't need to fully understand this to understand what an NFT is. NFTs are, the transactions are on the blockchain. Most of them are on the Ethereum blockchain, and we get into that a little bit more in our crypto video. You really don't have to dive too deep into, and if you don't want to, you can, but you don't have to understand how these things work.
If you're still here and you're listening, you can like, subscribe, follow us on all accounts.
When it comes to the NFTs, I think the most popular ones right now are the different pictures.
Can she screenshot the Bored Ape and now she owns it?
No. If you screenshot it, it has no value. It's literally just a screenshot.
But why?
Because I said so. A lot of people think, well, this is dumb. I can just take a picture and now I have the picture. But the actual NFT is where the value lies, not in the screenshot.
Correct. And when you buy that NFT, it goes into a digital wallet, just like you do with cryptocurrency. So you actually have that in a wallet on your phone. It's a little different than just screenshotting it and having it in your album.
Yes. We have been buying things digitally for a while now. We use other forms of currency, and anyone who is a mom who has a child who plays video games, you know what V-Bucks are. So you pay money to have a different kind of money that are used for specific transactions within the gaming world.
So that's a digital currency, right?
Yeah.
V-Bucks. So now that we've talked to you about what an NFT stands for. So remember, NFT, non-fungible token.
If you imagine a book, and there's only one of this book, because each NFT there's only one of. And the image, like the images you're seeing probably all over social media, is what you see on the cover of the book. And then inside the pages of the book is where the value of this book comes from. Now, say someone copies the cover image, and now they have the cover image of this book. Do they own the book? No. Do they have any value from it at all whatsoever? No. When you buy and own an NFT, you have it in your wallet, so you have proof of ownership, but you also, that value comes from multiple other places.
Aside from the fact that you can verify you are the sole owner of an NFT, there's a few things that make your NFTs worth a lot of money. NFTs are one of a kind. There are collections of NFTs, so there's different kinds of NFTs, such as there's the Bored Ape collection, or
Boss Beauties.
Boss Beauties, Ancient Warriors is another collection, and in that collection, there's a bunch of different NFTs, and all of those are just one of a kind. There's just one, and if you purchase that one, it's yours and solely yours, and it can be nobody else's unless you transfer ownership, and that's where the money part comes in. NFTs also grant you access to parties, a bunch of different celebrities own Bored Ape, which I totally want to go to.
Buy a Bored Ape.
Yeah,
They're only like 200 Ethereums.
No big deal.
Not all NFTs are valuable, but the ones that are, the ones that you see that are going really high in price, there's just so much more behind that, owning that NFT, than just owning the digital asset.
They also have lots of marketing, and they have their own Discord. They usually have their websites, and you're informed if there's events or a whole community. There's literally a whole community. If you own an NFT, there is usually a whole community behind that NFT.
We keep bringing it up, the Bored Ape Yacht Club. There are so many celebrities that own that NFT, like an NFT within that collection now, such as Steph Curry, Shaq, Future, Kevin Hart, DJ Khaled, Paris Hilton, Snoop Dogg, Timbaland, Travis Barker. The list literally goes on and on.
Post Malone is my favorite.
Post
Hi, Post Malone.
So when you own an NFT from that collection, you have access to that community, and all those people, all those celebrities are also in that community, which is a very unique thing to be a part of.
And with an NFT, you have access to that NFT and you can do anything you want with it. So you can take that image and you can start making hoodies and you can sell the hoodies. That's a way you can get it out there and market, right? I mean, if you own the NFT, you want to market your NFT. So I own Boss Beauties, and recently I put it as my profile picture. And for me, that's like me marketing my NFT. And that brings it value because people are going to see it and they're going to notice it. And anytime they go over to my profile picture, they're going to be like, ooh, what's that? And questioning it, and then questioning me, and then I can tell them about it, and then maybe offer it to them for a certain price.
Hopefully all of that explained to you that taking a screenshot literally gives you nothing. There's no value in that, and yes, there is value in owning the NFT. I was looking into where does the value of anything come from, and it's man-made. It's just human psychology. So just like Darlene said, when she put it as her profile picture, that's going to trigger people to think, well, this is important, let me go look into that. And it's just a snowball effect. So just like you can buy a pair of Skechers for, I don't know how much they cost, or a pair of Yeezys. Who decided that Skechers was this price and Yeezys was this price? Society did, people did. As far as like the valuation and the price difference, it's literally a man-made thing. And same thing with like the NFTs.
All about marketing, right? So Kanye West walks around with Yeezys. People are gonna notice the Yeezy. A celebrity has it, so it's just much more. There's much more value in that because it's constantly being viewed.
So when you are researching NFT projects, you really do want to be very cautious for scammers or projects that just have no value, because it is fairly new. Anytime there's something new, there's probably an influx of people who are just trying to do the wrong thing. And
especially with this, because it's up and coming. So when you are looking at NFTs, the main thing, because you're going to be going to OpenSea, is you want to look at volume traded. That's really important. And you want to just look at if there is a community behind it, if there is a website, a Twitter, all that good stuff.
So hopefully that was a pretty good explanation to get you to understand what NFTs actually are, where their value comes from. We will be talking about them a lot more on this channel.
And how to buy them. So
yeah, we'll get into all kinds of stuff about that.
We didn't want to overwhelm you guys.
Yeah, so this is just a little
snippet.
Yeah, just a taste. We'll give you the full meal eventually.
So be ready to eat. Okay.
And don't forget, like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, and we'll catch you on our next video.